So the subject is back to nature to reveal your instinct. Have you ever wondered how some people are able to make the right decision in the wrong conditions? Have you ever wondered how some people stay calm, quiet, even in difficult situations, in trouble? I've been one of these people wondering. And I try to capture the natural wisdom. I would not say all the planet, but spend most of my life with wild nature. And I will give you some today. So, I would say that one of the main challenges that we've got currently is, I would say on my side, is digitalization. I mean computers. I mean being able to manage all this stuff, which become day after day the things that I need to master. Otherwise, I feel that they will master me. They will command. And what I've learned in my life is, if you let the fear ruling your brain start to be a danger. And technology creates fears. And I feel that most of the people around me are not so keen to manage that. They are chasing time. They are desperate about being able to manage properly their life with all this technology. I'm not saying all, but I've got 5 kids and I know and I've seen that they are able to do that better than I. But I've also seen their inability to manage their own life when it starts to be difficult. I mean in emotional situation, for example, and especially when fear is starting. So, making choice in a faster and technological environment, for most of the people, is stressful. But there is a way. And I'm here to give you, let's say, my simple techniques that I've tested for the last 10 years now, with so many kind of species around the globe, not only human being. And instead of giving you the full story, start with this. So, back 4 years ago, I was in Thailand, and I was feeding a big mama, 3-ton elephant. And after a few minutes, I realized that we were eye-to-eye contact, and she was like downloading things on me. Very strange feeling. What does it mean receiving memory from elephant? It was like being part of a bigger family than mine. And the feeling that I've got at this time was something is happening, but I don't know what. So I decided to let go. I closed my eyes. And after a few seconds, she put her trunk on my right shoulder. I opened the eyes, and she was still there, 1 yard away. And I decided to calm down. Breath. Exhale. Exhale slowly, even if I was excited and scared at the same time. But after a few seconds, it was like really calm inside. And I realized that we were starting to exchange. So I closed my eyes second time. And what happened to me at this time wasn't expected in essence. Suddenly I have had the feeling that I've got a second trunk on my left shoulder. And when I opened my eyes, effectively was not the same one. The big mama in front of me was called Dong, and she was still in front of me with her right trunk here. And I did have another one coming from behind me. So I was sandwiched in between two big elephants, 3 tons, and 1 yard away, and a man of 0.1 ton. That's a big difference. And if you ever try to play with an elephant trunk, it's about thousands of muscles, and they could kick you in a second about 100 yards away. I knew that. I've seen that before. But once again, I took the risk of living a specific moment, a grateful moment with these 2 elephants. I closed my eyes for the 3rd time. And I decided to let the fear go, because definitely I was scared, impressed, and I did not know what to do. Wait, live, run. My legs were starting to shake. I wasn't sure what was the right thing to do. So I decided to wait and continue this exchange. And at the minute I let the fear go by breathing slowly, slowly and slowly and slowly, and being with my body, I would say embrace myself, I realized what was happening in my body. I realized what was happening in all myself. I would say my brain was disconnected, not completely, just to leave me the opportunity to feel what was happening. And then I realized that it was a moment of grateful abundance. I was part of their family. It was like being an honor to be part of that. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not speaking elephant. But I felt that it was okay and that I could stay. So I stayed about 3 minutes like that. But why I'm giving you this story? In what sense this could be relevant for you? You are not in Thailand, you are not with the elephant day after day, you are not running your business with an elephant as far as I know. I realized that if you're able to stop the fear, not to control the fear because you can't control the fear, but you need to stop to feed the fear. And the only way to do it is to accept that the fear's got a why, a function. It's here to remind you that there is a security issue, maybe, a danger, but as well as your brain will create the rest, meaning that if effectively there is a danger, your brain will create far more dangerous things, because I could have done stupid things with the elephant, and then effectively it would have been so dangerous for me. So once again, I'm not saying you should not have fear. That's dangerous not to have fear. But understand the function of the fear. So how you could do that? So instead of playing myself, I would say, would you mind to stand up? And if you could find in your memory a moment in your life where you feel, let's say in the countryside, outside, okay? Not in your desk, in front of your desk. If you could be in a place where you feel calm, you feel quiet, you feel serenity as much as possible. If it's help you, please close your eyes. And try to really feel inside your body where you start to feel the serenity, where you start to feel this ability to calm down. And to help you for that, I ask you to breathe slowly, calm, with the stomach, breath. So breathe slowly and start to live with this specific moment. Okay, in your body. Where is it in your body? If you've got, let's say, on your right hand, you put your right hand in a plate on your body where you feel that this moment is starting, where you feel that the quiet and the silence or the serenity is in your body. Okay, whatever the place. But try to increase this now to make sure that is whatever you were from, let's say, 1 to 10, you were at 7, try to go up to 10. And the way to do it is live this moment as a grateful moment of abundance, and let's say in your brain, I love it. It's like testing something you like, but really you love. It's like thinking of somebody you love to see again. A place where maybe you went when you were kids and you love to be again there. You should see your face. They are pretty nice. I love it. And you could open your eyes and watch your neighbor. I think they are different. Okay? You've got a pretty good smile. So you need to recover this specific moment even when fear is coming. That's my point. So you know already where we should finish. Okay? But you don't know already how we do that when we start badly. Please sit down. So as I said to you, fear is ruling the world. We talk about security as a dream. But insecurity is natural. Is the normal stuff. And we have been thinking about security as the normal stuff. A dream is to be safe in an insecurity world, which is a different story. And if we are not ready to accept that fear is part of our life, then we are in danger. And that's why we will leave the computers or all the new technology managing our life. And this is why I think we will be manipulated. Because once again, fear rules your brain. Try to use your brain when you are scared. Try. Why not testing it? Please stand up. Find a moment in your life where you were really scared. I'm not asking you to be in front of an elephant. I'm asking you to find a place where you were scared. Scared enough to have difficulty to do anything. Maybe close your eyes again and try to feel it once again. That's the sensation, the feelings that I'm interested in. Once again, so now if you use the right hand, now use the left hand and put the hand on your body at the place where you think that the fear is concentrated. Okay. Close your eyes. Stay with this and accept this moment as an opportunity to change your life, if you are able to manage that. So what I will ask you is, move one step on your left and decide to breathe slowly. And by this action, you start to let go. To be honest, to let the fear go. I'm not saying that fear doesn't exist anymore. I'm saying that the fear you decide that the fear won't control your brain. That's a different story. So you put the fear outside of your brain. So move one step further on the left, and now really decide to let the fear go. Okay, let fear go. Okay, strongly exhale. Far more than that, you push up to the point that you have no thoughts in your brain. You are just with yourself. And when you've got the feeling, then once again move on the left inside. And try to feel your own needs, desire, profound desire, profound needs. And just listen to that. And what is happening? What is your new source? What is different than before? Please open your eyes. And even if you don't have exact face of the serenity you did have a few minutes ago, that's far better than the fear that I've seen on your face. So let's come back. The first piece is embrace yourself. Meaning that I take the time to feel whatever. So I took the fear, but it could have been joy, if is it too much joy for you. It could have been shame, because the two things which are stopping you to live with joy is definitely fear and shame. Sorry. So let's say instead of fear is shame. So I decided to accept what I'm currently living with. Then I decide to move and to let the fear or the shame go. Then I continue to breathe slowly and slowly until I've got the feeling that the needs or the profound desire is coming back. And then you are aligned with yourself and with your environment. I mean by that this is not your brain who is controlling what is happening, is all your entire inner perception. So effectively part of your brain, but the older one. So again, embrace yourself, exhale, to calm down. Put the fear aside of your brain, because otherwise fear will rule your brain, and make the right choice. Whatever you think about the computer, whatever you think about technology, they continue to do the analysis. They will do the routine analysis. They will do sort of the decision But the difficult decision will still have to be made by us. Our luck is our humanity. So I'm not offering you blood, sweat, and tears. I'm offering you to embrace yourself, to breathe slowly, calm down, and let the fear go out of your brain to be able to make the right decision in your life. Thanks for your attention and your specific presence. Thanks a lot.